Mm. Hey, y'all. What's going on, my people? Man, there was something I wanted to talk about. Not really. I just wanted to go live. I missed y'all. It's been a long week. I started work, and I'm telling you, I've been beat. I've been beat. Like right now, my feet are thumping. My hands are just thumping. But I did miss y'all. Man, man, let me see if I can send somebody this link right quick. Let me see. Please. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Let me see. Let me see. No, actually, I remember. No. Hmm. Here we go again. Oh, that's awesome. This one? Uh, uh, um, technical difficulties. Please hold. Let me see. Oh, no. I know how to do it now. Thank God. Uh, there it is. Couple people. Just to see if we can get some shit popping right now. Let's get it. Oh, no. Boom, bum, bum, bum. Have good gonna see what's. I didn't even warn anybody. Maybe winging it. So let's get on there. Let's- mhm. And but yeah, anyway, I got for that because he's very intelligent. He's very in the spirit. So I got to be ready for that one. who else? Who's up right now? Who else is over here? I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm so tired. I worked hours yesterday, 10 hours today. Every day I work 10, 11. And that's after being on vacation for a little bit. Ooh, that's my chemist. I'm not gonna say his name, but I've been looking for DMT for a long time, like for a few years, right? Having to throw it out there and be like, anybody got any DMT? But I was looking for it, and I know a guy who he fucking made it. He makes it, and now I got just a little bit. But I think I mentioned this before. I was scared as shit after the first time I did it because that is way different, and it threw me off. It threw me for a loop. Oh, I can get VG on here. Why not? Let me get his ass on here. Let me see. Let me see what he got. My dog VG, like my brother from another mother. Oh, do I? There's a lot. Like, see, that's the thing on Facebook. Like, I kind of disconnected for a while. 'Cause Facebook be like, you know, and I cut everybody off. So I was using Facebook to get all my shit out, and I realized it might not always be the right thing to do. People talk a lot of shit, but I don't really give a damn. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm gonna do this. All right. I don't know what that meant. I don't know. But anyway, who's chilling right now? Be wondering. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. Some of y'all was like, it's a long life. I know. Sometimes I want to like jump inside this telescope right there and take my visual out. Want to jump in that shit. Man, do it again. See what kind of douchebag jump on here. 'Cause last time, no, maybe not last time. I think it was the time before. It might have been the last time. I'm not even sure to tell you the truth, but man, somebody jumped on would not stop. Oh, there's Lance, my dog, my brother from
Good,
another
brother.
mother, father, and sister, brother. What's up,
Good,
brother?
man. Not much, bro. How you doing?
Sorry, I didn't give you no one.
No, no, no,
Like a
no. It's all
gremlin.
good.
You already know.
I ain't stopped. It's funny that you asked because I like just walked in the door like 10, 15 minutes ago.
You already know that's how the universe works.
Yeah, man. No, it's been a non-stop day, bro. But
How's your day though? How was your
it
day
was
today?
good. It was a little tough, but y'all can't see me because I'm trying to charge
Yeah,
up right
I
now.
hear
There
you.
we go.
I'm right with you.
There we go. Just a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm right with you.
No,
You
no,
showing your
no.
nipples?
What's that?
You're gonna get me banned with that sexiness, brother.
Oh, you quit. No, no, today was kind of an odd day. I don't know if you saw, today was my grandmother's birthday. Would have been my grandma's birthday.
Oh, she
So,
passed.
grandma passed at the beginning of the year. Grandma passed at the beginning of the year. She would have
Oh,
been
so
91.
that was recent.
And,
Damn. Sorry,
yeah, no. So I did I did some things, and then I was like, I don't really got to do much today. So I got myself together and I went out to the nature park that I've been one of the parks I go to,
Ah, awesome. Sorry about that. Hell yeah.
and chilled with her, and you um
She very much appreciated that one. I know that much.
I got a lot of pictures too. I got like 50 something pictures and a video. Um,
Man,
just
even today?
just yeah, yeah. I took my phone with me, and I don't have a camera, but I got an eye for it, and I just like whatever spoke to me. And even if I walked like
That's
five
yeah.
feet and I was just like whatever. I wish I would have went a little earlier because the colors would have been like I went too late, but I went when I was supposed to go. I wanted to go around my birthday, and that would have been too early. If I would have went like about 2 weeks ago, it would have been off the chain, like because the colors were changing. Like the thing today is just a lot of leaves have already fallen, so but the colors are still there.
See,
Like
but you see, like I appreciate. I'm from Florida, man. We don't have seasons like that. You know what I mean? So like the leaves
winter,
falling and all, like that's awesome to me.
so like my dad used to work out in Alberta and many years ago, and he when he was out there, he told me that it's like very blessed. Windsor, this area is very blessed to experience like a nice integration of like all the four seasons collectively,
Yeah,
because like you just
that's awesome.
said, Florida doesn't really get it. And like he was working in a spot where it's like it's either winter for like 6 months, 7, 8 months. Like there are places in Canada, no lie, like when you go into certain areas or you start going further north, it's like there's no transition. Like it's either real hot, like even as you start going out west to like British Columbia, Alberta, like Manitoba, Saskatchewan, all that. Um, some of those areas
Saskatchewan is
they're
the only one I
beautiful.
really. Saskatchewan is the only thing that
Yeah.
rings a bell.
Saskatchewan
I'm
because
American.
it gets ripped hard for just being like flat. It's one of the flattest. I forget. I think it's what like Nebraska or something like down there. It's like one of those states where it's just like it's just flat. There's nothing like
Oh, that's
Kansas. There's
Florida.
just like
That's Florida. We don't have hills, mountains. Everything is just. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm from up north, like originally, and
yeah,
Rhode Island, and over there we have all four seasons. Like and it's like the seasons for real. Like they change for real.
yeah, yeah, like it is
And I
here.
miss that shit. And I do. I miss it. But the beaches here are
Um,
fucking way better.
oh, I no doubt, no doubt. I mean, here it's like yeah, onto like Ontario, like where I live, is like I think they said it has the most
I've been there.
bodies of water, like throughout all of it,
I've been to
because
Ontario.
yeah, Ontario's got the most bodies of water in all of Canada. Um,
Oh shit, I
because
didn't
it's
even know
got
that.
like
That's awesome.
yeah, like there's a lot of lakes. It's got the
I think
five.
there's a I think we got a like a delay.
Possibly
Yeah, I think there's a delay.
there might be a
I'm
little
not
one,
sure how to
John.
fix it. I'm a little stupid, so I'm not sure how to fix it, but we might have to just deal with it. I might have to pause
Is it
and
on your end or is it on my end, Jay?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because
I'm
you're
still new
fine
to
on
all
my
this.
end.
All right, so it
It
might be
could
my end.
it could also be the service is a little slow tonight. Who knows? It is a Friday night. A lot of
Yeah,
people using that internet.
yeah, that's
Oh, I
possible.
mean, you know
Yeah,
what it
you're right.
is too? I'm downloading something on my Xbox too. It might have slowed the bandwidth down. Like you never know, man.
Is it Batman?
No, I'm downloading a Street Fighter game.
Oh, nice. Shit, I haven't played a game in
Yeah,
years.
dude, I game all the time. I'm a total yeah.
Shit, like
I don't. Hey, man.
that's good. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just I
No,
lost
no,
interest.
I'm not even
Back in
embarrassed
the
about it
day,
no more. I used to get like all embarrassed and
nah,
stuff, and
nah, hell
uh,
no. Don't be embarrassed. That's you. Come on, Lance.
yeah.
Fuck embarrassment. Give away
I
that
used to get like
embarrassment.
that. I used to get
Yeah.
like that. There he
Hey,
is.
there he is. Oh, look at him. He's beautiful, man. He's
He's
beautiful.
chilling.
He's
Yeah,
beautiful. I wish we can clean up like that every day. Jeez Louise.
yeah. He cleaning right now, but he's chilling. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, he's off. I would bring Kobe in here, but he'll probably like knock everything down his big ass.
The only thing I noticed different about Streamline or Streamyard, sorry, and like doing a video, doing like a live on Facebook is you can't flip the camera on StreamYard for some reason. That's kind of weird to me, but it is what it is.
Yeah, this is kind of like the only streaming platform that works good for me. My computer is not
Yeah,
that good.
whatever works for you, man. I mean,
Yeah,
when I started doing them on Facebook, like I didn't really know what the heck I was doing, and then next thing you know, I'm just doing them. Like now, it's kind of weird how that all came about when I started doing them because I wasn't really sure what I was being asked to be a part of, and I just kind of did it. I didn't really think anything of it, and I just took
that's how you
to it.
do it.
And now, like I had a fear going into it, and now I'm not even afraid to do it like anymore.
My only fear was because like when I was sitting, like I make videos, but I'm not on the videos. You know what I mean? So when I started doing the live, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm taking a while to get on the camera. I feel like I'm talking to the top because I'm like I'm looking at myself and it's just I've never done this shit
Hmm.
before. Like I've never done it on my phone. That's how I actually started was doing it on my phone. Remember, I made a couple videos where I talked on the phone where because everybody kept sending me emails saying like, "Show your face. We want to see who you are and everything." So I was like, "Ah, shit," like, and I'm like, "All right." So I
Yeah,
made a
people
couple
get weird
videos.
about that. Like,
See, there's a delay,
yeah, there is, there is.
a couple seconds, maybe 3. It does fuck up a conversation, but we got to figure it out. Mm.
Well, that's all good, man. It's that's just the way it is.
Man,
No, so I
it's
did
funny.
that.
I was telling my wife. Oh shit, my bad.
No, no.
We
So
were,
I
me
was
and my
just
wife
I
were
was.
just talking a minute ago, and
Oh, you were talking to Seth?
she was on off to his biological father, and we were talking about Joe Rogan, and I was telling her how like I used to watch his first, second, and third like podcast. I'm talking about years
Years
ago
ago.
with him with some other guy just setting everything up. He didn't know what he was doing. Like it was for hours, and like he didn't know what he was doing, and he was just talking shit.
Yeah.
It was nothing scripted about none of it. And he was in a little room just like this, like how I am right now. And there's a dude who knows about computers and shit. And he was like doing this and doing that, and it was nuts. Like it was wild. Let me ask you something. Do you know about the beginning of Christianity? Like when it was illegal and shit? 'Cause I saw some wild shit today that I never even knew. And me, I can't believe I didn't know that. It was wild. And I heard it on Joe Rogan's guest. I have it right here, but I'm dying to play it. Let me see if you can hear this. Please hold. Tell me if you can hear this.
Yeah, we can start with we can go into the pictures. It just works though. So.
All right, we lost Lance. He might be coming back on, but I think we lost him. Well, we lost him. I don't have to think. But man, I saw this video on Joe Rogan today, and I had it saved and downloaded on my phone for a while now. I don't even know how long, but it was a little bit, and it blew my damn mind. I'm telling you right now, because like it was like the beginning of Christianity, and I'm just gonna say like in a one word thing, psychedelics. Like that shit's crazy. It's like a painting, or like I don't know if the 12 disciples. In that time, I don't think they was calling them that. I'm not sure. We'll hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but we will. And man, it was wild. There's like the 12 disciples, Jesus holding something like this so everybody could see, and then there's a chick in the background, like all the way up incognito, just there, like this big. There's a chick up there. Yo, she's supposed to be like the goddess of some. I don't know. We're gonna see, but she was dead. This is what the whole ritual. Christians started doing rituals, like pagan rituals. That's you know, it evolved to this shit. What it is today. You know, Christians were pagans. Like, the fuck is going on? But look, it's not that I don't believe in Jesus. I do think. I mean, I do. Like deep down, I do. But man, this is wild. Wild. Psychedelics. Like for real, for real. Jeez Louise. But they were doing a lot. They were doing things that today would be heresy. They were doing wild things. They were doing pagan rituals. It started that way.
Mm.
It evolved to what it is today, but it started wild. Like, I want to play this. I want to know if you can hear this, Lance. Tell me if you can hear this.
Jamie, there should be
Holy shit!
a
Loud?
called Circe.
Circe, like the lady
you
from
hear
Game
that?
of Thrones?
Like the lady from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I can hear it.
And
Is it loud? Or?
then you'll get to know
Yeah,
her
it's a
love
bit
language.
louder. It's all good.
Her love-
Hold on one
Shame.
second.
Shame.
It's in my my Google Drive.
That's
Oh, no,
better.
yeah. I have the folder.
Oh, just
a few pictures are just.
yeah, just for,
It didn't start yet. They're kind of just talking. He's about it. Like this is like.
that's fine. We can move forward from there.
Oh,
So
14 minutes.
what I'm going to show you
I won't show all
are
of
some
it. I won't.
images from a hypogeum. And I don't think we got around to this last time, but a hypogeum was this underground chamber, and it was the site where most of the early Christian ritual took place. So if you think, between the death of Christ and Constantine, which is 300 years later,
Constantine.
give or take, Christianity was this illegal cult. It was this underground religion, in some cases literally. So the only places where you would celebrate the Eucharist and the proto mass were in like small in private homes.
The Romans are a
and this
mother
out-of-day
sucker.
meal. And then
Tell you.
sometimes you'd go underground
No offense.
into these like necropolis,
You know.
like these places of the dead. And that, for some reason, was the place. Part of my research for the book, I
A
went
rock
into
cut
some
tomb.
of these underground chambers to see what the earliest Christians would have seen and the evidence that was left behind in terms of like frescoes. So there's no botanical analysis of what was happening in these places, but we do have images, we have frescoes, and we have the idea of what the early ritual would look like. And a couple weeks ago, I reached out to the Vatican specifically to ask them if I could show these images to you today, and they said yes.
All right. Thank you, Ben.
They're
Take
actually
that on the show.
Yeah,
they're great research partners. It's the Pontifical Commission for Sacred Archaeology. So it's the archaeological team that is responsible for the preservation and conservation sites. And it's an aspect of Christianity that like very few people know about. And so what's happening underground, if you want to go back to the first slide, just quickly, there was this Yale professor who sadly died in recent years. He was Ramsey McMullen. And what he talks about are these underground chill-outs called media. The Latin word for them is refrigerium, where we get the word refrigerator.
Refrigerator?
So they're like underground chill-outs, where certainly the Romans,
Awesome.
and it's believed the earliest Christians would have gone to celebrate the dead with sacramental wine, with celebratory wine. They would have a wine ceremony in these dank chambers underground to like usher the dead into the afterlife or bring them. It's unclear when the proto-Eucharistic Christian mass. Like the line is very blurred at this period of time, which I call the pagan continuity hypothesis. This notion that the older wine drinking consumption by the Romans, the Greeks before them, somehow influenced, at least in some cases, the earliest
You can
celebration.
still hear that good?
And so I just showed this quickly to show.
Yeah, it's kind of breaking up. I think the leg, I don't know. It's kind of breaking up. So it's hard to understand what it's saying at times.
Kind of like almost
because
like
it's loud?
Day of the Dead ceremony, like they would meet.
No,
by the graveyard
it's breaking up, so it's hard to understand what he's saying.
But this
that sucks.
And I think to the
Yeah.
earliest Christians,
I'm not
we call them the first
sure how to
first
share screen
third century.
and all that, so I'm kind of
So
doing
the
it
next
from
slide is
my
No, I
JBL.
got
it's just
you.
Like it's a commercial. My JBL speaker.
a Catholic.
All right, so let me.
And it talks about how the celebration of the dead and this funeral banquet you see right in the middle there.
That's such a good part too.
Mhm.
Damn it to hell, man! It is wild. I'm gonna send it to you though, so you can watch it. So you can
Okay.
watch and listen to it. I'll send it to you definitely, so you can see it. Cause man,
Yeah, it's kind of hard to understand him, and then at times he breaks up, and then I can't hear what he's all talking about, so it's hard to follow.
hey, look who joined us. It's Lance. Hold on.
Hey, girlie.
What?
She's one of the best people I know. Hey, Steffi.
True story.
No, so
Yeah, but
so Jay, I wanted to say this. I wanted to go back to what I was telling you before, with my grandma and some other stuff that's going on. And I know Steph knows this too. It's just one thing I want to say to everybody watching this. It's really important that you spend time with your loved ones. And it's just time is so precious, guys. Like it's just it's like you don't realize, like I took the time I could have had with my grandmother for granted, and now I wish that I could just go see her even for a minute, right? And I've got friends who,
Yeah.
you know, they're I got a friend that her stepdad's in the hospital and she lost her biological father last think middle of last year. Middle of last year, I want to say. And I've got another friend, dad's in the hospital, it's like these are people who are very important.
Sure.
Like they're very important. Yeah, come on in, Steph. You're welcome to come in. You know that.
Sit on my lap.
I ain't even gonna miss a beat.
Yeah.
I'm on fire tonight, y'all. I ain't even gonna miss a beat when I get a chance.
She's scared. No, but go ahead. Continue. My fault.
No. But anyway, when she's ready. What I'm saying is, when people get to the don't wait till people are in the hospital. People are like, I saw something too where it's like, why wait till you're at someone's funeral to tell them how much you miss them, how much you love them, how much you wish you could have more time. Like,
Yeah.
we take that so for granted. Like, when people are around, we don't think about it. Like, it's
Yeah. It's rough. Shit rough. We don't think that somebody can just go at any moment. We think they're gonna be there until like we don't
I
even
mean,
understand that time.
my grandmother, like, legit, when she passed, dude, she was in a nursing home and she was waiting to go. Like, she passed because her body just gave up, waiting on to have a medical procedure because she was like having gallbladder issues and she was supposed to have one in December and they pushed it back. That's what I remember. When she passed, like the following week, she was supposed to have her surgery.
Oh shit.
She was supposed to have a surgery like a week later for her gallbladder, and she was supposed to have it at Christmas, and they pushed it back like a month and a half. Like, say what you will, and I'm not trying, fuck it, I don't even give a shit. Say what you will about our healthcare system, like the misconception that a lot of people have is it's not what it's all cracked up to be like down there. Everybody thinks, oh well, y'all don't pay for shit like we do. No, yeah, you ain't wrong about that. But the reality up here is like our wait times are like they're fucking like there, from what I understand or from what I've been told, like the wait times are like nothing. Like you go in, you get seen, blah 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 blah. You don't gotta wait a whole lot. Or what was it? A friend?
Bullshit.
She. I mean, I don't know for sure, bro. So don't, if I'm wrong, please correct me on it. But
Yeah, it's not that simple. Like over here, you gotta have like if you got money, you're right in there. But if you want like government insurance, you ain't getting shit for a little bit.
So you know what? Yeah,
helping you can use free shit or whatever. They're not.
The fuck. Trying to think of. Yeah, no, you're not wrong because I had a friend who I think she was supposed to have some kind of the same thing, like gallbladder or gallstone related kind of issue, and she was supposed to have a surgery or an appointment, and she didn't have the funds, so they cut her loose. Oh, you ain't got the money. Like, just basically straight up just said to her, "Oh, you ain't got the money. Well, then I guess we." Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Over there.
If you have good insurance, though, like if you have good insurance,
probably not because she didn't have the cash. She didn't have good insurance, and she's a stay-at-home wife, so she's only covered under her husband, and it's like one of those deals where it's like she's not covered under.
More rough nowadays than it used.
Oh, I bet
it's like way more rougher than it is now. Is that a word? Rougher, a lot more rougher. But either way, it's like it sucks now. and
And,
you know the
and
government, they promise you this, they promise you that, and it's an illusion.
yeah,
It's all illusion. Like the illusion
I
of
mean
being free.
it's kind of basically the same here, in all honesty, because if you can get the way they do it here is if you can get a job where they're basically gonna pay your medical, then you're set. But if you're in a job like where you're not, I mean, you're still covered because it's your right as a Canadian to receive, a moderate level of health care. But when you start getting into the serious shit or other stuff, that's when you start having to be worried about stuff.
See, over here, that's
And
fishy too, because you can get like sometimes I've had jobs where like this like we have medical insurance, and we're like, oh, cool, right? But then you go to do the paperwork, and it's like, all right, you $60 a month for yourself. You're like, cool.
yeah, that's the way they do
Then
it
all
here
of a
too,
sudden, if you
man.
want to add your family, it's like $300 something a check. You see what I'm saying? Like you
They
can't take
kind of
care of
do
your
that
family
here.
too.
Like you gotta pay an insurance claim. Like my mom, for example, was paying for us until we were 21, and then she said, "Y'all got to be on your own insurance because I'm not." Some
Yeah.
people they do like the full life in that, and they let your kids be on their life insurance plan or their health care plan or whatever till the cows come home, till they pass the spirit, and then they put the account and then they set it up in a way. Some people do, not everybody. Some people set it up so that if something happens and they just take over the account, blah 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 blah. But it's not all that easy anymore. Like when my grandma passed, like a lot of the legal shit, my mom had to go through so much legal crap. Like it's insane, dude. Like it's not what y'all like I want to say it's not like when you see it in the movies or there's parts of it that they don't show that it's just like it ain't. It's just a lot of headache. A lot. I'm sure some of y'all know.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. How like I wish it was like Canada, where like you get free college and free health.
Oh man,
Because
it ain't
people really
even.
think here, but you don't
That's
understand that
hell
like
no.
America and
College
Canada,
ain't free.
we're-
Damn, man. I like it didn't. It's kind of
like
funny. It
America
didn't dawn
and
on me.
Canada are in cahoots. Behind the scenes.
What's that?
I said America and Canada, they're in cahoots behind the scenes, but people
Oh yeah, absolutely,
think
absolutely.
it's a separate entity, which you know what I mean?
It-
Because we'll do anything for Canada, anything.
yeah, I
Like
mean,
we're like it's nuts because like the illusion is very deep. You know what I mean? Like
oh
they
yeah,
only like
absolutely.
they you guys you see what they want you to see, you hear what they want you to hear, and this is bullshit. A lot of it's bullshit. It's all fake. You know. So when we think about
Well,
you,
yeah.
when you think about us, it doesn't even really matter in a way.
Well, when you really kind of break it down, the best way to sum it up, John, is it's all part of the
Y'all are nice to
greater. Yeah, well, some of us are. Some of us are just fucking
no,
assholes
trust me.
because we
Come
can
here.
be.
Trust me. Come here. You'll see.
Well, don't be deceived. Well, I mean, this area is so heavily Americanized that people just have adapted that energy, right?
Yeah.
I
This
mean,
is all I
you
know,
got to
so I can't
remember.
really speak on that. So
Well,
yeah.
Windsor's a border city. And so a lot of people have succumbed to
Oh yeah, you're
that
right there.
Americanized mentality of, this. I'm trying to think of the way to like say it properly way of saying it. Like this sense of entitlement that doesn't even exist. Like this, and a lot of comedians make a joke about this. Like people who like don't really vacation, like they make fun of it by saying stuff like that. Like people who don't really vacation start to believe that their localized area has a culture, which it really kind of doesn't at times. Like that's kind of a joke that I've heard that it's like people start buying in that like their area
Let
that
it
they
be.
live in is culturalized. That this is how it is, and it's like, shit. No, not everything's like the way it is where you live. Like, you know, like that's like you
Yeah.
saying like, oh, Canadians are a lot nicer. Yeah, I'm like to a certain extent, but we've gotten a lot. You know, I guess it all depends on your upbringing, like how you were raised, right?
This is true. Yeah, this is true. It is. It does depend on that. That's a big factor.
Yeah,
And yeah,
the other thing too, like I was saying too, with this area, I don't know how common it is now. You used to get like my brother-in-law. He's a dual citizen, meaning that his
go
mom,
back
one
and
of his
forth.
parents, he could go back and forth between like if they wanted, he could go back and they could live in the States and it wouldn't be nothing for him.
Man, ask you a question. In every way possible,
What's that? You broke up when you asked me that.
digital money, digital every fucking thing. Like whether they're going cashless slowly,
No,
so
I'm
we
not.
don't notice.
I'm not following you.
Like,
What are you
are they
trying to
trying to
ask me,
take
bro?
away? Are they trying to take away paper money and go like there's no fucking cash and everything is digital? Are they doing that there too?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're,
Mhm.
they're already certain banks are already telling people don't even bother. Like, um, they're already kind of like my dad. I guess his bank, and they're not even a popular one. Told him straight up that like we're not going to be handing out physical cash anymore. Like, you can either get it out at the
Oh,
ATM or if you try and come in the bank to get money out, it's just we're not. And I guess it was one of them deals where it's like they're not even worried about getting robbed so much as it's just they look at like it's weird because they're a small
it's
institution
a system. It's a
and
system.
they're
It doesn't matter how
well yeah
small.
oh
Not
yeah
anymore.
no I mean like for
There's an
me
end goal. You know what I mean? There's an end goal.
oh yeah I mean dude it's kind of messed up with everything that went on and it's like if I mean, it may, like with everything that went on in the last 3 years, and I don't like referring. I don't like the name. I don't like. That's why I refer to it as the way I do. But with everything that went on, it's kind of like watch like V for Vendetta or like certain movies that it's
Hmm.
just kind of like that shit's happening, y'all. The
I
way
just
it
turned
went on.
Hollywood. Like I made a did I put oh I didn't even post it yet, so let me not say it, but let me the gist is that like the government, both of our governments actually, they got Hollywood in the pocket. Like back in the
Oh yeah,
day,
and that's
they used
dude, bro. That's been like
to
that
write letters.
'70s.
If you like, let's say you're making a movie, right? And you talk about UFOs and alien conspiracies, or if you get too close to the truth, they're gonna get a letter from our government saying like you can't say that, or we'll give you this much money, or like, but it's gonna be like incognito. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be like if you get close to
Yeah,
the truth and they're not ready for that truth to come out, they don't want you to put that fucking movie out. They're gonna want you to tweak it, and they're gonna give you some. You ever have somebody who wasn't like a name? It wasn't really a name, but then all of a sudden it's like, boom, the motherfucker's rich as shit. He's out there, everybody knows him. Sometimes that's on purpose. Not all the time, but sometimes that's on purpose. They did that shit on purpose. They made sure that that mother sucker got paid pretty fucking good to not do that, and it's
well,
just tweak the whole script on that UFO movie because he got a little too close to the truth. You know what I mean?
yeah, I know
I know
exactly
it
what you
sounds like
mean.
I'm talking about conspiracy myself, but this is real life. Like that shit. I got letters right now.
No, and it's
Real
funny you
letters from
bring
the
that
government.
up.
Yeah.
So it's funny you bring that up
Damn, I
because
shouldn't have said this shit out
there's
in this live stream. I apologize. I don't have any letters. I was just kidding.
there's a there's a theory with all of like the music, like a lot of people who've died. I would say probably in the last 20 years. Like when you start paying attention to everybody who passed away,
The lyrics.
20, 25 years.
Yeah, listen
'Cause
to the
let's
lyrics that they were talking about.
I mean, you got to go like I say 20, but then I thought about it. And I'm like, no, you got to go back like 25 years because it's
Dude.
like, I mean, look at Pop.
California. You ever listen to California and shit like that?
Yeah.
Go back and listen to that shit. You'd be like,
well,
fuck.
There's one shit. Fuck, bro. You even got to go back almost 30 years. Yeah, matter of fact, you really do straight up got to go back 30 years.
Oh yeah.
Because there's there are groups, and I'll send it to you because there are songs on like people who were singing about shit. Ain't nothing happened to them for like really, but there are groups, there are people who were singing about stuff, and like you wouldn't even think like it's more like you wouldn't think like at the time we didn't know is the best way to say it. We didn't know because we were it was too ahead of its time. We were clueless or just that just wasn't it like the message just wasn't it didn't resonate it didn't gravitate because we were too young or just but anyway
let me say another thing. Let me say another thing about that. A lot of them, John Legend, a lot of people, psychedelics, open their fucking mind, and they knew not that. Let me say not they knew. They had feeling, and weren't afraid to talk about the shit because they were open.
I think you said John Legend.
No, not John Legend.
You said John Legend, and I was like, wait a minute. I don't think that's right. I think you meant Lennon, but all right.
He can sing. But
I mean, Legend ain't. No, but when you said it, I was like,
what the fuck is his name?
I mean, Lennon.
Oh, yeah, Lennon.
I was like, wait a minute, that don't sound right. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with John Legend. He's dope as shit. But I'm like, I don't think he'd be singing about controversial shit other than them.
Smart, okay?
I was like, damn it.
I didn't say it was smart. But yeah, no, like Jesus Christ.
I mean, yeah, Lennon.
Like, damn it, man. You know?
Lennon, yeah. Lennon was thinking about all sorts. I mean, who else is it? They say Joni, you gotta like really watch what Joni like with Joni Mitchell too. She was another one.
That is.
Yeah, Joni Mitchell. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back. I like
and she's one of those. She was around. Joni Mitchell was around the same time as Lennon, and it's like you gotta really watch like her. Another old one, like real old one, is Nina Simone. She's from like the third, like Nina's from way back in the day.
Yeah, I heard her, but I never really listened to it.
You listen to
really?
Yeah, one of hers is like it's a popular song, but it's been redone. Like, you know the song.
Son of a.
You know that song, I Put a Spell on You? Yeah, can you hear me, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's breaking up on both ends, I think.
There you go, you back. Now you're back. Oh, you're freezing again. Come on now. I think it's mine though. Let me check my shit. Oh, we lost him again. Jeez Louise. But I think that bar. Ow. It says try moving closer to my Wi-Fi. I can't. What you want to pick my computer up? Move it a little closer. No, we're not doing that. Damn, looks like I got a mohawk. That was my glasses that did that. I wear my glasses all day, so. But yeah, this is true though. What we was just talking about, me and Lance, my dog Lance, man. That man back in that era, they fucking said some shit, man, and we don't even know. There you go.
All right, that might be a little bit better. I don't know.
Yeah, it's perfect. I
Okay.
don't even think we got to do it right now. No, yeah, we got a delay. I can tell.
All
I'm
right,
getting
it's all
better.
good.
I'm big. I can. But yeah, nah, it's my shit just said your internet is fairly good, or move closer to the router, and then, well, it was in my head, but I said it out loud. Do you want me to pick up my whole computer and bring it over there? Not doing that.
No, no.
But yeah, they said some shit back in the day, man. That shit was wild, man.
Oh, that's what I was. That's what I was fixing to tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah, send it to you. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was saying like um, she's saying the song like I put a spell on you or something like that. Like she got some
Yeah.
old songs that people have redone over and over.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. What's some, you gotta send me? You gotta send me some of her shit too, so I can
Yeah,
look
I
at it.
will.
I love
I
the
will.
like lyrics. Really spark me because I'm like,
She
I'll be
she
like,
was
what the hell did you say? Like it really hits me.
you
Like
you really
what?
like her because Nina was like one of the also she was big at like a big scatter too like the old like not for some people they probably don't know what that means like she did all like that scat kind of like 1930s kind of shit where not really singing, they're just sort of making noise with their mouths and stuff like that, and they're just sort of kind of almost like early beatboxing in a weird kind of way.
I don't know if I asked you this. What is your view on psychedelics? If you don't mind me asking publicly.
I mean, like it depends on how you define that to begin with.
You broke up. I heard
Yeah.
depends on, and then skirt. What'd you say?
It
Depends on
depends
what?
on how you it depends on how you define that.
All right, let me clarify. All right, because you can go and take mushrooms to try and get fucked up, and that's what's gonna happen
Mhm.
because intention is everything. So if you go in there to try to better yourself, and you sit there and you take mushrooms to get inside yourself, and I'm just telling you from personal experience because I did both. I back in the day used to take mushrooms to get tore up, and I did. But a lot of times I
Mhm.
didn't have good trips, but a lot of times I did. Like sometimes I would have bad trips. Like I didn't know about set and setting. I didn't know nothing about that back in the day. I just want to take mushrooms and be like, man, I've seen the walls melt and shit. But then, like an hour later, I'm in the room playing Halo, and I didn't want nobody to touch me. Like, get the fuck off! Don't touch me. You know, that's how I was like. That's how I was back in the day. This time around, my mind was different. I didn't take it to get fucked up. I didn't even touch mushrooms for like fucking 15 years. But when I started doing my research on Terrence McKenna and certain people, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know, I want to get in myself too. Because when I started getting into the religion shit, they said everything was bad, that's the devil and all this. And then I do more research, and I'm like, I don't know about that. That's a control issue. Are you awake?
No, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
But this is how
Just
I
kind of
realized that
absorbing.
that shit is true. The intention
Yeah.
in your mind is everything. Because when I was trying to get in touch with myself, I did. And that's not all I know about themselves. Like they don't want the chemical that's already in us, but when we take the chemical, they don't want it to tell us about ourselves. It could be very brutal. So people get scared about the shit. But
Yeah.
yo, you are passing out.
No, no, no. I'm listening to
I
you.
almost said it like this, like I almost want to do something crazy right now. Ready? Hold on. Give me 1 second. She's gonna be like, "What?" Right now, I just told my wife to bring me the. Okay. Oh shit! Should I say this on live? All right. I got the strongest psychedelic known to man right now. Scares the fuck
Okay.
out of me, right? But this is the thing: our body produces it naturally.
Yeah.
Our brain, our lungs, our liver, everything produces DMT, but we can't extract it from the body. This is the cause of our dreams and all this crazy
Mm,
shit, right? We can't extract it from our body. You can only extract. We have a natural inhibitor, which allows us, what doesn't allow us to trip all goddamn day. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah.
natural. But you know ayahuasca, right? You know ayahuasca
No, I don't.
that the natives used to drink or smoke thousands of
Okay.
years ago up until this is the root of religions, which been hidden, obviously. They don't want us to know that shit.
Yeah, no, no, no.
But let me see what she said. I just told her to bring. I have three different kinds. I'm not gonna say his name, but I was looking for it for a long time. It turns out I went to school with somebody who's a chemist now, and he makes it. And I said, "What the
Damn, dude.
fuck?" So he made me three different kinds, and he made me a pen like it was a fucking weed pen. It's not weed. Okay, this is a psychedelic that our brain creates in our pineal gland. It's in our liver and our lungs. Without the inhibitor, we don't need an inhibitor. We
Mm,
bypass all that. And let me tell you something. Holy shit. I already explained this one time. I'm sitting by the campfire outside my house, the old house that we was in, right?
mm-hmm.
And I fucking sat there and I'm like, oh, this is awesome, right? Like I had the best fucking feeling ever. Like it was just like, wow, like this is just crazy. I feel awesome. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there. All of a sudden I hear this, right? I'm like, what the fuck? So I look up and there's these big silver metal spiders. I want to say 15 feet tall that come out of the trees, dog, and coming at me. And I'm like, oh shit. And I in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna have a bad trip. As soon as I thought that, when the spiders came closer, you know what I said? And this wasn't even like I didn't even mean to say this shit. I was like, oh, I'm protected. I'm not worried. I don't have to worry about them. I'm protected. They can't even get at me. So I stood there and I was not even worried that these spiders that are metal,
Mm,
they are fucking metal and they're coming at me. And I fucking said, I'm protected. And you know what? They come close and they hitting off this like I want to say force field. I know that's a crazy word to use. It sounds like magical, but they couldn't get at me. There's like six,
mm.
seven metal spiders that are big like houses coming at me, and
Yeah.
I don't. from nothing. I felt like they can't touch me, and they couldn't get at me, and they're like bouncing off nothing. There's nothing there, and they're like they can't get at me. All around me, they could not come at me, and I'm like, I'm protected. I ain't even got to worry about this. I'm protected, and I don't even know
Mm.
why like that even happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm protected. They can't come at me. They can't reach me. They can't do harm to me. Like these are the feelings I had, and I'm like, I never felt that in my life. That protected. You know what I mean? In a way,
Mm.
like I don't know, and like it kept going through me like, this is what your body is producing. This is what
Yeah.
this is what you're made of. This world that you're in now, this is illusion. This is not. You ever had a dream where you can do whatever you wanted, but then all of a sudden, like you can't do shit? Like you ever had a fight where you going like this, you try to punch somebody and you're like this, you can't hit them. You ever had that?
No, not my experiences, but I do know what you mean.
It's wild because sometimes you can control your
You're
dreams, but
yeah,
other
you're so
times dreams are showing you some shit. They're showing you some shit.
yeah,
At
it's
that
almost like
DMT time, that's what was happening. That's exactly what was happening. It was it was like the wildest thing. At the same time, it scared the shit out of me because I'm
well, I
like,
bet.
that world that I was in was realer than this right now. Me and you talking. That was realer. Like that shit. That's why I'll never forget it. Like that was
Mm.
real. It felt real. It like the experience was just real.
Yeah.
And it's wild. I talked about this, and I think I don't know if it was my last live or the one before, but I talked about it before, and I'll never, ever, ever in my life forget that shit. It was the wildest, but it scared me. The feeling of how real it was. Like, all right, the
Yeah.
color purple. Like, cause you know we have five senses, right?
Yeah.
When you're there, there's about 100, but you can't explain anything when you come back here. You see what I'm saying? So the color purple,
Oh, it's almost
you
like
can taste
you
it. Like you can be like, I can taste purple. I can feel purple. How do you explain that? You see what I'm saying?
it's funny. No, it's funny because I actually do have kind of an answer
Mm,
to your question.
okay. Hold that right. Don't
It's
say it.
like
Hold that. No, don't
okay.
say it. Don't say it. Hold on. Hold on. Please hold.
Mm, yeah. Mm.
If you're awake, one more second.
I'm here. I'm here, brother. Hmm.
All right. My wife thinks they're gonna kill me.
Pray they don't, man.
Like they're already
Pray they
gonna kill you
don't.
because of the videos you make. Well, this is a concentrated DMT pen, right? I also have pure crystals, allegedly. It's all about wording. But this shit right here is not like in the pen form, it's not like the crystal form. This is, you can sit in a park looking at pure beauty, because the best thing to do is when the sun is out and like the universe is like beaming at you. You're looking at trees, the birds flying around, there's deer running around, like pure nature. And this shit was like, I don't even know how to explain it the right way, honestly.
Well, I know what it is.
I just, this is all right. I don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah, here she goes, leader of the pack.
Do
She
you
came in with the
want to
DMT
know what
pen.
it really is,
Nah, I'm
John?
just kidding.
Because I
Say
can
again?
tell you what it is.
Yes, please do.
So
I did on that.
is she, I want Steph in on it to hear this because
Me
it might
too.
help her understand.
She won't do
So
this. She's scared.
that's fine. That's fine. But I want her to at least hear what I'm about to tell you guys because it'll help you guys understand.
She's right here.
So
Yeah. Pop your head
when
real
you
quick.
when you light it up, okay, what's really going on is you are actually entering into your subconscious state and you're actually coming in full alignment with yourself in a sense of like your physical.
That's mushrooms. That's
No,
not
but that's what
DMT.
happens.
I thought that too.
It's
Because
not
it's
even it has nothing
go
to
ahead.
do
No,
with
go
all
ahead.
that though, bro. It's on a
I want to hear
spiritual
you
level.
take. I love it. Oh, shit. Oh,
Like I understand that part of it, like it not being the same in that aspect, but that's really what it is.
shit.
Like, and it might be deeper because you're going into a deeper state of awareness, if that makes sense to you.
Yes, definitely.
It's almost it's
Oh,
almost like, yeah, okay, when you're on mushrooms, like you do enter that state of, like connection, I guess you could say, where like your physical and your subconscious align, but it's almost like when you're on that, you go even deeper into a more euphoric state, into a more truly aligned state of awareness because you're so at ease, it's so at peace. It's almost like you enter a full state of subconscious and conscious alignment. Like the true definition of what it means to be fully and spiritually aligned.
yeah.
You know, it's almost to the extent of having a physical and spiritual experience at the same exact time. And the thing that trips people up is we're taught, we're ingrained that, well, you can't have the physical and the spiritual, you got to have them separately. But yet how the heck can you have them separately when we're so focused on having them together? Like you can't
That's why I be quiet.
have, no, no, man, you vibing and that's all right and that's all what it matters.
You can't see it, but my wife is literally rubbing my neck and my back right
Oh, I
now.
can see it. You all good, man.
So
you getting into that relaxed state where you're just at peace. I know she's trying to. What's funny is she's trying to hide, but you can still see her. It's all good stuff. You're fine, hon.
I'm here. I'm here.
I know you are.
Yeah.
But no, man, that's just it's a beautiful thing that you're able to align like that. Because that's what we really want. I mean, um,
I wish I can explain these colors and everything that I'm
you
seeing
don't,
right now. That
bro. The thing of it is, you don't
possible.
have to. You don't have to explain it. You just
Those
have to
colors
embrace
like
and experience it.
can't believe. Ooh.
A thing that I just thought that might be good for you to try and maybe further understand it is get a tape recorder and just record yourself expressing openly the experience that you're having. So that when you come off that high, off that plateau, you can have a better understanding and maybe help you formulate a more concrete comprehension of what's going on.
I understand.
Hello.
Hey, Steffi,
Can you hear me?
we can hear you.
Okay.
I know it's kind of
How
scary
you
at
been?
first, but I'm good. I'm doing a lot better than I was last time we talked. So,
Good.
you know,
How's work?
life is work's just so much fun. So much fun. It's yeah, that's kind of the merry-go-round I'm dealing with right now, but it is what it is, and I'm pushing through it. Thankful for my coworker because she gets me through the BS of it all. If it wasn't for her, I probably would be
That's
snapping some
always
heads. Yeah, I
it's
told her
good to
today
enjoy who
straight
you
up.
work
She it's funny because we didn't get along at first, and then we kind of started working together a little bit more, and then we just kind of saw each other in ways that you never think you'd see a coworker, like a friend, like somebody you work with. Kind of see them in a
with. Yeah.
state where they're vulnerable, not really the way that you always see them, and then it's interesting because that's kind of how through that we just kind of became friends, and then she's like one of my best friends now,
That's awesome.
and vice versa.
That's
Like
good.
we get each other through a lot of the bullshit, like you know. So I'm very thankful that I have the few people who get me through the day because I don't know, you know how that goes,
Yep. I sure
you know.
do.
So that's why I say you always got to be thankful. You never, like I was saying before, you never know when you're gonna see somebody for the last time or talk to them for the last time. It's tough. Like we so focused on getting, being thankful or mourning somebody when they're physically gone. And it's like shouldn't wait. Should never wait till that moment
Right.
happens.
Yep.
You know.
I get it. I do.
You know. I don't know why I just thought of like Anne Marie right now and like where she's at and everything she's going through, and it's just like I don't know, man. People are where they're at because they're where they're
Yeah.
at, but
She
it's
posted the other day that she was happy. So
I bring her up because it's or we don't talk about him a lot enough, or you know, I don't know why, I just thought of Chris too, like, you know, and what happened with him, and you know,
Yeah.
Chris was, you know, yeah, I love that guy, man. I didn't really
I
know
miss
get to know
him
him.
so much.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do. I only knew him for a couple of years, but he was, you know, he was a solid guy. Say what you will about him, like, you know, if there's anything I remember, he was a great dad. He's a great person. Like, you know, he
He
loved those
was.
kids. He loved those kids so much, and he was always somebody, like, he knew how to make people laugh. He knew he was there for people, like, in a way that you don't see it anymore.
Yeah.
So I miss him a lot. I know you do, but it makes me think of people like Anne Marie, because of, like, I wish she could just kind of get even with herself is the best way, you know, just get into a good place, because I feel like she's always all over
Yeah.
the place. I don't, it's tough to see when you care about somebody,
Yeah. It's sad.
you know, especially because you just want the best for people, right? We always want the best for everybody.
Yeah. You good, babe? You coming back?
Like, don't leave me on this dang thing for too darn long.
He's laid out on the couch.
Oh man,
It's like being in this space.
and he's just
Like you see, like
he's
Emmy
embracing it.
said, get the in between. Like there's no. I don't
Mm. Lance, have you ever done ketamine?
No, I haven't. Girl, I'm like a Boy Scout. I've never done anything. Yeah, it trips people out. I've never done anything my whole life.
Really?
Never interested me.
know.
I've had people try to get me to do stuff. Never went down that rabbit hole.
I used to get ketamine injections for depression and anxiety.
Okay.
I
IV. It was an IV. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some that's some gnarly stuff from what I've heard.
It's powerful. Very powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
fuck with your herb. You're like, woo.
Yeah, it's and you can't even describe the feeling. Like it's
Yeah, it's
it's
just
out of
numbs your
this
way
world.
out. Yeah. Yeah.
That's real. You can't just describe.
Like I thought I was watching myself,
Out of body.
like out of body experience. Yeah,
Well,
it was crazy, but it
there's
worked for
possibility
depression.
that
Yeah,
well, I bet. Yeah, but the thing of it is, when you use, you know, something like that, it's I mean, yeah, it works, but are you really dealing with the issue at hand is the question you kind of have to ask, because it's almost like you're just, to me, from the way you just explained it, is it's almost like you're just sort of numbing the pain to get through the BS of whatever's going on, which
but
I
see, a lot of my
understand.
depression was caused by unknown factors.
Yeah,
Like I didn't
yeah.
know why I was depressed. There was no reason to be depressed,
Did
but
you
I just
know?
was.
Yeah. Now, have you figured out what it might have been, or you just
I mean, I've had tragedies in my life, but nothing that like I'm dwelling on, and nothing that's, I think the
Yeah.
most
I mean,
tragic thing that affected me was the death of my brother.
okay.
Um, yeah, but
Open up, we get trying to act.
I don't
They don't even notice.
I don't know how to say, like, I miss him every day, and it hurts that he's gone, but it's been so many years now that I've learned how to deal with it. It doesn't,
You've accepted it,
yeah.
you know. How long has it been, Steph, if you don't mind me asking?
My 22nd birthday, so 18 years.
That's a long time. Yeah. Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah,
On your birthday.
yeah, on my birthday.
Wow. But see, I think you're at peace about it now because you've done a fair share of healing around it, I feel.
Yeah, not at first. I
No,
I
no, no, God, no.
Yeah, I went downhill at first, very much downhill.
Yeah.
But you know, through counseling, through treatments and different things, you learn how to deal with it.
You learn how to heal. Like, it's interesting you say it that way, and I was just gonna say you learn how to heal from it, right? Like you learn how to deal with it. Yeah, okay, you could deal with it, but I feel like you healed from it a lot.
Oh, I'm healed a lot more than over
You
the
are.
years. Yeah,
You are.
yeah.
I can feel it. I say that because I'm reading your energy, and I'm just yeah, that happens.
A lot of my pain was watching my mom be in pain from losing her son. That
Yeah.
was really hard. That
Mhm.
was really hard.
Mm.
She has not gotten over it.
She
She'll never
she
get
never
over
will.
it.
No, she never
No.
will. I mean, and that's understandable.
And
You as
their
a mother, like,
firstborn,
oh
yeah.
wow, yeah.
I don't know how she's gone on. I don't know,
No,
because
is it just you? Do you have any other brothers and sisters, or
um myself and my brother who passed away were my mom's only children.
wow?
But I have siblings from my father's side.
Oh, okay, so I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
I would say that it's the kids that keep her going. It's her family.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
you.
and
It's
her
her
job,
stepchildren.
she refused to quit working. She had to work every day because she said if she sat home and thought about it, she'd go crazy.
She did the right thing.
Crazier.
No,
Yeah.
so there's somebody at my work who unfortunately lost her husband, and she took time off, but she fell into the same reality. Like, bills started piling up, and then it's just sort of like you're just sitting around day in and day out, wishing the person would come back. But reality of it, unfortunately, is physically they're not coming back, and you're just sending yourself into that spiral, downward spiral where there's no end to it other than you're just keep spinning around and around. Like you lose yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so no,
I did with myself, and my mom is the one who told me to, in in other words, she was like, snap out of
Yeah.
it. What you're doing is not going to bring him back. You know, because yeah, it affected me hard.
Oh, and yeah. If you guys were close, like, then most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
I do get it because it's like, it's just like I have a younger sibling and it's just her and I, and it's like if I were to ever lose her, for even though her and I aren't close now like we were, but it's like it still affect me, like it affect anybody. I know some people who like they say, oh, if that sibling
Yeah.
passed, I would
Of
like
course.
it's funny. I say that because it makes me think of my dad, and he has quite a few siblings, and there's some of them he doesn't speak with because they've had a falling out, and it's just like he said some stuff that I'm just like, dang, you say that about like a sibling, like,
Yeah.
like, whether
I
you
hate
guys,
when I see siblings that don't get along or don't talk anymore because I wish I
yeah,
had my brother still here. Some people do have their siblings there and they don't reach out and they don't have that connection, that bond, that relationship
yeah,
that
I
they
can
should.
imagine.
And it's sad because, like you said, you're going to be at a funeral going, hey, I missed you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I wish you were here. But while they were here, you didn't take that time out to have that relationship.
Yeah, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Like, and I've noticed as I've gotten older that people make more excuses now than they like. When I was younger, we used to get together all the time, like without fail. Like, and now it's like, oh well, people make excuses. It's too hard for too many people, and it's just like you make excuses not to spend time together. And I'm like, and then look what you've taught your children. Like that's what some people don't realize. Like when you do that with family and you do it in front of your kids, then you're teaching your kids to be kind of introverted in a way, that it's socially normal
Yeah.
to not spend time with family. So why would you spend time with other people? Like some people revert to
Yeah.
that, or other people go the opposite direction and they become more extroverted. But that can be damaging as well because then you kind of come off as the person who's like, people will label you as like crazy and clingy and like you've got some sort of attachment issue because you always want to be around people or you're not able to enjoy being by yourself. And that can be, just as damaging as well for some people.
I like both. I'm content by myself, but I also love to be around people. So,
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to put up with him anyway. So, I mean, might as well be you, I guess. I don't know.
what's up with me too?
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. It works both ways, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, is he all right over there? Is he gonna make it?
Yeah, he's chilling.
Like listening to y'all. I was gone. I was like, I felt like, I felt like I was trying to get both of your emotions, was trying to break through. The was a bunch of numbers, colors. It was like, but it was
Okay.
awesome because it felt like,
We'll come back.
yeah, oh, ooh,
Come on back.
I hate that you can't explain what like that's
Yeah.
like that's the I really hate about it. That you can't explain the beauty because man,
Did John tell you that we moved to the beach?
yeah,
I haven't. No, you didn't really tell me too much, but you told me you got a new job.
Well, I got a promotion at my job. I'm still at the same job doing the same thing. I'm just at a different location with a higher position.
Okay. Well, good for you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I like it.
You gotta love your job. You gotta love your job. Otherwise, you're gonna be miserable and unhappy, and it's never fun.
Yeah. No, I like what I do. I've been here. I've been with this like 4 years.
Yeah.
It's a good company. They're taking care of me. I like it. I like it a lot.
That's all that matters, stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one got a lot smaller.
Well, look who's up and at 'em.
Well, thank God he's finally up and at 'em.
Yeah, I was in a beautiful place.
Can't see you. I'll switch you.
They seen it was important.
Yeah, right.
Trust me. I'm pretty sure the people.
I'm just switching seats, Lance. I'm not going nowhere.
Pretty sure they'd rather look
Oh,
at you
you're
than
good.
me.
You're good.
Yeah, right.
We was talking about that earlier too.
Oh my God, don't.
Is that mine? Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that. There's certain things I'm not gonna say publicly. He's already like, oh my God.
I don't think she realized she's on a live cam. I think she thought she's on video chat, and it's like, no, Steph, you're on a live cam. A little different.
Sort of, yeah, sort of. Whew.
At least with StreamYard, it's a little bit more private. I will say that.
Yeah. It's encrypted.
Because like a Facebook Live, like the people who just like the trolls, as they've been referred to as, like the people who just come in and do stupid shit and aren't really there, genuinely there. Oh yeah.
This is on YouTube right now. Like this is live on YouTube.
I got you.
So you probably didn't see the last couple where the dude came and oh yeah. Yeah.
We were on when the last we were on.
Yeah.
The last few morons came in.
Douchebag. Want that. Oh. Man, I was just listening to y'all, but it was in like number code. Like it was
Oh, I got you.
It was coming in. It was coming in.
I mean, no.
No. Y'all having a good conversation.
No, it's good for her. It's stuff that people don't want to talk about that people have to talk about.
You don't know about that, yeah. She said, "So how about those pyramids?" She knows what I love. Oh,
those pyramids, huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Oh, what did I see? And it goes right into like what you're into, and like I saw. It's something to do with the pyramid. There's something like now there. Well, I don't know if it's true, but there's a theory that there was more to them than what there currently is.
Of course, that's why they're a mystery.
No, like no. So there's a theory. There was an image that got released that the theory is there were like statues or something on the very top, like the points, the way the ones in Giza are, like the tops are all they don't come to a jagged point like a triangle would, right?
No, it did. The top is gold, but the rest of it was white limestone, which, if you know limestone, it's shiny. You can see it from afar. And it's like really shiny white in the middle of a desert. You can see it from miles away.
Well, yeah, and
shiny, bright.
the theory on that one is it's just the storms probably blew it all off because it wasn't really.
No, that's all false. Like
Oh yeah.
that never happened.
I mean, everybody has.
First of all,
See, when it comes to stuff like that, everybody has their own theory on what
that's the thing. See, that's the thing. You got to go with the evidence. But see, they're trying to give you the evidence to steer you wrong. What?
No.
Oh, baby, you come here then. Let me do that real quick. Just give me 5 minutes. I gotta take the dog out. He's ready.
Oh, okay.
Relax. Don't even worry about
We're
him. Just talk.
about to get into it.
Go on. I think he's seen something there, but we'll go with yours.
He's got to do what he got to do.
Yeah.
Pets are equal important member of the family. Not a lot of people see it that way.
Oh no, Kobe is my baby. That's mama's
Yeah?
baby boy. Yeah.
How long have you had him?
8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 7 years. Excuse me, 7 years.
Okay.
Since our daughter is 7, and we've had him since she was a couple months old.
Yeah, Lean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the picture of you guys, and the kids are huge now. I can't believe it. You just took.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Like,
Yeah.
my
Halloween
friend
ones,
just
you mean?
yeah, the ones you guys just did of like, yeah. My friend,
Yeah, they were cute.
her daughter just had her birthday, and she posted all these pictures, and I couldn't even recognize her daughter. She's just so much older than I last saw, and I was like, dang, like, it's crazy. Like my niece, like my niece and nephew both are in their teens now, and it's just kind of crazy. Like,
Watching them grow, right?
she started university this year, and he started grade 9, and it's just kind of like, dang, like, I find it funny when I see
My
people
oldest
saying,
is,
like, yeah, your oldest,
my
go on.
oldest is 22.
Dang, girl.
She just turned 22. She's a little baby in my arms, and she's 22 now, and it's amazing. She is absolutely amazing. I couldn't ask for a better kid. Like, she's got her head on her shoulders. She's got a great
Good.
boyfriend. She's got her own house.
Like, they've been together for a minute
She
too, right? Like those,
works,
yeah.
you know,
And those two, like, they've been together for a while. No, I said, like, her and her boyfriend, they've been together for a while now.
yeah, yeah. Since high school. Since
Wow.
yeah, like 9th grade of high school.
There are very few people. There was a couple in when I went to school. Yeah, there are very few people who stay together like that long anymore.
Yeah, they're great together. He's a great guy. We love him so
That's
much.
good. That's good.
Yeah. She has her own YouTube channel. It's called Haley and Devante. You should check
I'll
it
have to
out.
check
They're
that out.
funny.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for stuff to watch on YouTube because that's the only thing you can really watch at work. And I'm always watching stuff. Girl, I know how to work the system. I ain't dumb. I've been there for a while. I know how to work it. They got everything. They got like everything but YouTube blocked out. All right. I'll play your
That's
game.
funny.
I know. They got like everything blocked. It's hilarious. Well, because they look at it like, what are you going to watch on YouTube? And I'm like, a whole ton of stuff if you know how to work it.
Everything. Yeah,
You can watch it.
everything.
You can watch anything on there. But no, that's good for them. That's good. You might have broken up when you
What
asked
is
me
it
what you
that you
did.
do? I forgot.
Oh, I work security at an electrical and water distribution company. Like people who make sure your lights and your water are running. Yeah, I work security for one of them companies.
Gotcha. That
So
must be interesting.
it certainly is. So lots. They always got good stories, and there's always something going on. Yeah, there's lots changing right now with the way they want to do stuff, like what we were talking about. It's just they're set on controlling everybody. Like they don't want, like the company where I work, like they don't want certain things done the way they've always done them. Yeah, they're changing stuff, and it's just like it's interesting. It's interesting how
He's
everything's
probably
always
saying it
changing.
nicely, huh?
That is a nice way of putting it. That's for sure. I'm the type of person I gotta watch I always watch how I say things because I don't want to step on other people's toes where I'm at. You know, my coworker, she was
Yeah.
messaging me this morning, she was telling me stuff, and I'm like, it's bad when I'm not even at work and I'm starting to get upset about stuff that's going on at work when I'm not even there, and I'm just like, oh, they're they're doing things the way they want to do them. They're the ones with the cash, and hey, like my saying is, it's their company, their money. They do whatever they want. They want to toss some of that cash my way.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm cool with it. I'm totally cool.
Right?
You want to give me some of your money? Fine, I'll take it. But no, it's not a bad place. I mean, it's like you can say anywhere has its ups and downs, and as long as you make the best of it, I love it. Like, you know, just gotta, like, my theory is you just gotta make the best of it. I find like everybody's always like looking for like the next thing, or they got to be making so much. Like people are focused on things that don't make sense, to me at least. People want to have,
Yeah.
like, I know people who have 4 jobs, and I'm like, I have one and I'm good. How do you have a life with 4 jobs?
Or
4
more
jobs
power to
because,
him. Not me.
hey, whatever. How do you have a life
I mean, I
with
I
four?
kind of got multiple jobs. I'm a property manager. I'm a mom. I'm a wife.
No, legit. No, like, I mean, I get that, but legit, like 4 paying jobs, and it's just like on top of like that, like that's, you know, it's just how do you do that? And like you just said, and be a mom and be, committed to somebody, and how do you juggle that? How do you live a life when you're working that much? Like
I
it's all.
my hat goes off to them.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not criticizing them. I like I have one and I'm good. I don't want to.
Right. Right.
No, I don't know, man.
Mm.
But, yeah, it never ends.
What time is it where you're at?
Well, same time as you guys.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a little just before 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's I have some friends where it's like different. I don't know about you guys, but it's like, yeah, I have some friends where it's different time zones, but definitely makes things interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah, I have friends in different states and different time zones. I have one of my very, 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 very good friends, Cha Cha. She just moved to Alaska. So we're getting used to that time zone and talking to each other and when we can text, when we could call because of the time difference.
As long as you can make it work, that's all that matters. Like that's always been my view on that one.
I miss her.
Like, oh, I bet. Like I have some friends who live in like Europe, and it's always interesting communicating with
Oh,
them because they're, yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. I have one friend, she lives in France. A couple other friends live in England, and they're way ahead of our, like 5-6 hours ahead of us. So it's like some of them, yeah, just trying to get a hold of them. You just got to know when.
Yeah.
You gotta know when, or like my friend who lives in France, like it's like we message more than we actually talk because it's just, it's always keeping a track of like right now it's looking at it and it's just like, okay, well, what time is it? And it's like, well, dang, it's like 4 a.m. there. It's like,
Oh shoot. Yeah.
Beautiful.
yeah, so but they're all good people. Like I'm very fortunate. You got to be fortunate that you meet the people that you do.
What time is it? Bill
Yeah.
wants to come on when he gets out of work. Oh, look at that. You said 10 o'clock.
He gets out of work or will come on.
Oh, he gets out of work.
Oh.
But he's going to come on his laptop soon he hit the house.
Okay.
He got my link.
Nice.
And Lainey was like, she's like, can I get my hug before you go? And I'm like, okay, let's go quick because Kobe's going to, I was like, piss his pants, but he don't have pants on. So I was like, she looked at me funny when I said, he's going to piss his pants. And she's like, huh?
Oh, man.
Oh, that was awesome. I tell you what, when I do get off, I'm going back in.
Yeah.
Whew, that was one of the best ones out the pen I got. Hearing y'all talk was amazingly weird in a good way. That didn't even make sense. Y'all talking now?
Yeah.
Switch.
Okay.
Sorry, you get the boring one out. She the master.
Please.
She the one. You the one, Jerry.
That's
They don't even know. Class of February.
Give him a treat.
Yeah, I gave him 2 of them because he did his thing. Oh man. I don't even know what y'all were talking about. I was gone. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter.
No, man, no.
She's the one. She's the one holding me together, man. True story.
I know.
She's the one.
I know how that is, man. Trust me, I do.
I'm beat. I'm waiting for Phil. My boy Phil wants to get on when he gets off work. Woo.
Yeah, for real. I might tap out soon because it's getting kind of late here, and I'm just like beat. I've been going, dude. I'd like to stay on and join, but
completely understand why you don't. Like your body can only take so much. If you're
oh
tired,
man, yeah, I've been going. I've been
and
going.
you worked all day,
Hell,
right?
dude. No, man. I did my shit with for my grandma and all that.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh, that also
Yeah,
is draining. You know what I mean?
well, I knew I
Mine's
was
good.
tired. I fell asleep. I knew I was getting tired towards the end because I started getting a sinus headache. So I don't know. There were other people in the
Your body
park.
tells you.
Yeah, it was one of those moments where my body was kind of saying, you know, you've been out here for an hour and a half. It's probably time to like chill. There were other people in the park too, and I think their energy was kind of. I wasn't vibing on their energy.
It wasn't on the same wavelength
I mean,
that
as
you
soon
was
as I got
on.
around them, I started getting sinus headaches and shit. And it's just like I know they were there trying to teach your young kids how to like appreciate the nature, but it was people who were trying to teach their grandkids how to appreciate nature and you know how to get birds to kind of like come fly to their hands and stuff, and that's all good. But their energy was just they
What's
had a
up, Mark?
very
My bad. Damn it, man. That was at 9:00.
oh
Dang. I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't even see a comment. My guy, Mark, man. He been with me since way back when I started my YouTube channel. I think. Or
okay.
maybe a little.
I haven't been checking the chats either, bro.
Yeah, my guy. Oh, man. Sorry, Mark. Man. Was it your boy's third birthday today? That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sorry, my life kind of went that way, but man, I just walked my dog. Oh, there he goes. Boop.
Sorry about that, man. I was trying to do something. And
Sorry, brother. I don't know what the hell just happened. I don't know what happened.
I'm not sure either. All right.
But
I don't
man,
want to do this.
I'm beat. I'm ready to go. Whoa. I mean, shit. I gotta work tomorrow.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
working 6
bro.
days
Yeah,
this
no.
week because
Yeah, no. Then you need
money
time to
talks.
just go. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I'm off the next few days,
If
so
my boy Phil comes on, oh yeah, hell yeah, you can vibe. See, man, I wish I could go into nature with you, man, because you're the one like down to earth and shit. Like you appreciate that shit. A lot of people just be like, yeah, I'm in the woods.
dude,
Like,
that's it.
no, it's not like that.
Most people would be like, and I'm gonna upload them after we're done, before I go to bed. But like, I took like 50. I legit like took like 50 something pictures in the woods. And most people would be like, why did you take 50 something
Yeah, like
pictures in the
52. You
woods?
said right.
I took just about 50 because I got to subtract the ones that I took in the nature because I took a couple. So they have like a nature center when you get there, and they have a couple of like animals, like reptiles. And I got pictures of like some snakes and a couple of turtles. Just they have them in like a habitat and that, and so I got some pictures of like
Yeah.
just
Yeah. That's awesome.
the ones you'll like. I got a couple. So they had a couple of
I'm a nature freak.
rattlesnakes. Well,
Oh shit.
yeah. No, like
Wait. Shit.
you'll see when I post them, but they had like I didn't see two
Right.
rattlesnakes out in the woods. Like and that and have
Oh
to work.
yeah,
No, they were
yeah.
like they're in enclosure, like and all that. No, I don't want
Can't
people to
get you.
think. But
Yeah,
no, man, no, they. I mean, the one he was
that's funny.
climbing, he wanted out and shit, but
I can imagine. Damn, I feel bad about shit like that too, though, man. Like
well, and
my,
then the
you
funny
already
thing
know.
was,
Well, I don't know. If you know.
like
My bad.
they're in an enclosure, like but they're not in their natural element. And like I had the one guy asking me like,
Yeah.
oh, if you want, you can take any of the snakes or the turtles out so you can see them like straight up. And I'm like, no, man, why am I gonna go disturb him?
Yeah, take that out. No, that's
Yeah, that's
okay. I
what.
like them like close to me. You know?
No, it wasn't.
Like
It
my
wasn't. No,
favorite
it wasn't
shit.
even that.
Birds. I love birds, but you will never catch me having a bird cage in my house. You know why? Because I love birds. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna trap one in my fucking house in a little cage in the
Yeah,
corner when he should be soaring all over the place
that's what I
as he was
mean.
supposed to do. Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah, like
love birds.
they have the snakes. They have the snakes and the turtles. Like they have a couple, and they've got them in like a windowed enclosure so you can see them, and that's great and everything. But they're not in their natural habitat. Like
Yeah,
the one
that sucks.
rattlesnake, he's climbing all over. Well, it's because he knows. He knows
He can get the fuck.
what's going on
Yeah,
and that shit.
but they're
And then
they're
it's like
awesome
I
to see, man. They're
I
awesome.
mean,
I want to see them pictures. I can't wait. Honestly.
and I got a video. I took a video of the snapping for like the turtle was cool shit, man. I mean, he was just going and doing his thing, but that's what I said to the employee who like offered, like if it said like you want, we can take the snake out, you can see it, more close up. And I legit said to the people working, I'm like, no, I don't want to disturb him. I don't want to disturb them in their element. Like they're just doing their thing. Like, why am I gonna bug him? Like it's kind of like you don't have somebody just
Yeah.
kind of shake your house upside down just because they want to see you come out of it. You know what I
Shake the whole
mean? Like,
world.
well, we all know how we get unsettled when that person you don't want over your house comes over, kind of thing, or when you just want to chill, but you get people who are up in your space and you're just like, man, I just want to chill and relax and I don't want people over right now. But
Well, me and my wife say, me and my wife do this. We do this thing where we look at each other and like, they didn't read the room. They didn't read the room. Like we do that. It's like a joke between us. Like, you gotta read the room.
yeah.
Feel the energy. The energy's off. There's nothing you can do about that. This is real. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know, man.
man, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm not even gonna. I can't lie. I hate liars, so I'm just gonna tell the truth. I hit that pen a lot before. Not like I usually like outside with the sun. I didn't like doing it in a damn room. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
but let me tell you, when I was sitting there and I was hearing y'all talk, my I felt like, and this is weird because it was like in numbers, but in colors and stuff. But I was like drawn to what y'all was saying, and I was trying to pull your energy towards me. And I think if I would have hit that pen one more time, I would have been submerged in whatever the hell was going on. Like I just went out to walk Kobe, and I'm looking at the stars, like, oh my lord. And you know what Kobe did? He stopped, and Kobe don't stop and do shit. Like he goes outside, he's like, "Ugh." He stopped and was just
Hmm.
like, "What are you looking at?" Like my dog look up at the stars with me, like this. Weirdest shit ever.
No,
He's
he's
with
vibing
me.
your energy.
He read the room. You know, like
Vibes your energy.
man, energy's powerful. Y'all talking
Absolutely.
that was awesome though. That shit was awesome.
Man.
You my dog. See, people don't even understand how much I love Lance. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even understand how the person I never, ever, ever met before in person can be one of the realest motherfuckers ever. You know what I mean?
Try to be.
That shit just nobody understands shit because a lot of people don't have that. You know what I mean? They're worried about everybody they're in contact with that's fucking them over and who they can make a friend with. Like, no, the way when let the universe give you who they give you. Don't push nothing.
Yeah.
That's where you ruin things. You're trying to
Well,
push shit that's not supposed to be.
I mean, I've always been the type of person though that I can't force. Like, I legit can't force conversation with people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I can't.
Like right now, so I want to go to sleep. I'm like, love you, Doug. I'm not gonna be like, get off, stay on
Well,
with
no,
me.
no.
Like,
It's
no.
no, and it's not that. It's not. I do understand what you're saying, but it's not just that. Like, I mean, like, I can't have conversations with people when, like, I just
Sorry, I
the
had the
forced
fan going.
conversations don't fly with me. Like, you want to talk about the weather, you want to talk about dumb shit. Like, I don't understand people who like, I know when I go to work on Monday, I'll legit get people who are gonna straight up ask me like, "How was your weekend?" Like, fuck off that bullshit. Like, you for real gonna ask me how? Like, and these are guys who've been doing this shit for 30 years. Like, man, how the fuck you gonna be asking people how their weekend?
It's funny,
Like,
right? Because like they'll live
fuck.
like down the street from you. Tell me how's the day? Like the same as yours, motherfucker. Look outside. I'm looking at the same thing.
Well,
But the
no,
feeling might be different.
I mean, yeah, the feeling. That's
For
what
us
what I was just gonna
and the
say.
energy.
But I mean, I don't know, man.
Man, I
It's
wish you would come over here. I wish you would come over here and I would go over there. Like I wish we can man, one day I'm gonna have money. I'm telling you. And then
all
we're
like
gonna
this,
do this.
bro.
'Cause I need to meet like we need to chill, like actually hang the fuck
Oh, we
out
will.
in the
We
nature.
will. Well,
I
whether it's
know.
here or
I
whether
feel
it's
it.
there. I know.
That
I hear
kind of don't
people
matter
say,
to
"Well,
me.
there's no nature there like that." Like, man, I hear so many people dog on Florida. Like, it ain't even funny. I don't get it.
Nah, I love Florida. I ain't even gonna lie. I love Florida. I didn't like
Like, you
Kissimmee.
just gotta know where to go.
Don't get me
Like,
wrong. I love Florida. Like I'm a man. I already told you how I am with the beach. Like the beach, like you couldn't even. There's nowhere on earth at all ever that you can tell me that's better than the beach. I can't do it. You couldn't even explain nothing to me that's gonna convince me because the way I feel at the beach, and it's always been this way, and I didn't even notice it since back in the day. That when I'm on the beach, dog, Jesus, I'm like, I mean, that's as close as heaven I'm gonna get while I'm here on earth. I know that sounds crazy, but geez, Louise, the beach is my spot. Now I'm 10 minutes from the beach, and I've been trying to get here for 20 years. I'm gonna say I'm gonna live on the beach. I'm gonna live on the beach. I've been saying that shit. I want to live by the beach. I'm in Florida, and I'm not even living on the beach. I am now, like I said I would. You know, you manifest that shit. It's not in your time. It's when it's supposed to happen, and I guess it was supposed to happen now. My wife got a promotion. This is like a whole bunch of good things that happened all in one. She got a promotion. I got my dream living on the beach. I got a job in 45 seconds flat. I went in there, talked to dude, came out, called my wife, said that was easy. It was it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a supervisor over there where I was just
yeah.
at Kissimmee. 2 years, you think I'm gonna go in there. But right now, see this is the weird part though. Like I'm not used to not being the boss, you know what I'm saying? And right now I'm not the boss. Like I'm just I rough houses. But I fucking love it. The freedom is different. Like
As long as
I'm
you
in there
love it, man,
smashing
that's
shit out.
all that matters.
I do. I like it. I like it a lot, man. This is awesome.
That's what I
Everything is
said to
perfect.
Steph. That's what I said to Steph earlier. As long as what you do, you're doing something that you love. That's all that matters. Like it doesn't. I see guys like Steph and I were talking earlier, and I was
Mhm.
saying that like
I was
you
sorta
see
good.
people with like 4 jobs, and they trying to like,
Never,
yeah, man, I know.
never. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to pay the bills so you can live in
Yeah,
this fake
no,
life.
but
But
see, okay.
I
The
would
thing
never
of it
do
is
that.
though, when you having 4 jobs, you're not trying to do what you're not trying to just pay the bills.
True story. That's true story.
I mean, there's
When I had to
legit
run into
people
something,
who like they want to work 3 or 4 jobs so they can have the life that they want to have, which is nothing wrong with it. But you like, heck, I have a coworker who she's telling me she's putting in like 50, 60-hour weeks. And I'm like, for what? Like, yeah, she in
I
her
do that
late
now.
20s,
I do that.
but
I'm 40. I do that. But it's
yeah, it ain't worth it though, bro.
but it's
That's what
like
I'm trying to get at.
yeah, it's normal for me. But when I do have my time off, it's paradise,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm with my
know.
family because
I don't
I
me.
still get
I'm
off.
the type.
I see. I go in early as shit. I go in before all of them, but I still get out around the same time. You see what I'm saying? So we still have that time after, like right now. Like we man, me and my wife chill like best friends still after 8 9
Yeah,
years.
no,
We
that's all that
fucking
matters.
hang out in a room laughing and like that's what life's about for real, for real.
But to have a solid relationship though, you got to do that stuff. And a lot of people don't want to do that stuff anymore.
Nope, they lose the flame.
I
That's what
don't
I
even
call it.
know
They
if some
lose
of
it.
them even knew what it was till they don't have it no more.
This is true too. Their flame was false. It was their image of the
Like,
flame, but a real flame, you already know what that is. Like it's natural.
I mean, yeah,
That's my baby,
I'm sure
baby
you've
right
heard of
there.
the term twin. Yeah, but I'm sure, yeah, the whole twin flame stuff. I'm sure you've heard of it.
What's that?
All that twin flame, people were meant to be together and all that. You don't know? I'll set you. I'll send you some stuff on that.
All right. Yeah. Send me that. That sounds
Yeah,
interesting. There's
there's like the whole. I mean,
it's like a
it's
soulmate.
interesting. It's
Is that like on the lines of
yeah, it's like a
soulmate?
soulmate to the next level. Basically, it's like a soulmate to the next level.
All right. Yeah, yeah. Send it to me. Hell yeah.
It's a,
You know me. I
it's
love
a
learning. I may
theory
be
that
stupid, but I love learning.
okay. So I'll hit you with the basic knowledge on it, and it's a theory that most, and I have to say it like that most people are spending, are trying to connect with somebody on that deeper level with the intention of trying to reconnect with like on a soul level. Like you're trying to reconnect with like somebody who meets you on that higher level, that extra level that you just can't meet with anybody else.
Oh, she already met that a long time ago. Think about it. I didn't only put a ring on her finger. I gave her more than a ring. You see what I'm saying? I gave her
Yeah.
all of me, my
I mean,
whole heart,
it's
and so I gave her everything.
yeah.
I never did that before. I got married before,
That-
but I didn't give it all.
yeah,
I
but
was
that's
young
probably because
when I got married. This time was way different.
I would say that
Like
yeah, I would say you guys are twin. You and Steph, I wouldn't doubt that.
this. All right, we see, this is crazy. This is how it works. All right, we just talked about this too the other day. I said I was blessed growing up because I had a mom and dad, right? But not only that, I learned what real love was because my mom and dad if there's such thing as soulmates, it was them. Because man, I grew up knowing what real love was, and my dad died. The pain that my mom felt fucking ripped me. I grew up seeing that firsthand, and I was a bad kid. Like I was horrible, but I knew they had real love. I wanted that. You see what I'm saying? I knew what to strive for. I didn't want just yes, I've been with a lot of women and I did all this. I got a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
I was wild, but I was still looking for real love, and I knew that that comes to you. You're not gonna find it by going looking everywhere for it. No, it's gonna come to you simultaneously. We
Yeah.
came together. It's not like I was looking for her; she was looking for me. No, we came together. You see what I'm saying? It's a big difference. You're not gonna go out and find somebody who's shaking their ass in a club, and you're gonna marry her and be like, "This is my
No.
soulmate." No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? You fell in love with her ass, not her.
I mean,
You see what I'm saying?
it's not. It's the way I would say that is more. It's very unlikely and very uncommon that you're going to find the person you're destined or meant to be with in a nightclub. That
Yeah,
being
it
said,
does
it's
happen,
not. It
but it's not common. Yeah,
it does happen,
yeah, in a bar or a
but
nightclub, yeah,
it's
it does
very
happen.
uncommon. And it does happen, but it's
But
very
only if you're not
uncommon
looking.
that.
You see what I'm saying?
I
That's
mean,
when it really happens. You're not going to a
no,
bar to find your wife.
well, that's like
You know what I mean?
I mean, I've legit had friends suggest for me to go to church to try and meet someone. It's like, how the fuck are you gonna go in the house of God trying to meet someone? You gotta be out your natural damn mind trying that shit.
And
I knew
plus,
well, and it never did.
a
I've
lot of them
never.
are freaks. They're not people of God like that.
Oh
They're
no,
the
no,
image.
no!
They want people
I
to,
didn't know that.
you know what I mean? Like I've met a lot of chicks in church that not church women. They just want people to think
Oh,
that they want to shake hands and hug and sing hallelujah and be in the chorus and do all that. But as soon as they leave church, they're shaking that, you know, money maker.
yeah,
So,
I know, man.
it's just like I've been around the world and not like physically. What I'm saying is like
No,
I
I
know
get you.
things,
I get.
and it's like nah, man. Like, and that's a lot of I got trust issues. You know that. People that know me
Yeah,
know
no.
that. But my wife is the only one that had my. Even though I had like, it's not that she did something, but something clicked in me that made me fucking lose my shit. But she is the one, like, and I can't even put it any other way. Like, I'll die
Yeah.
for her tonight if I had to. I would literally die for her tonight. Oh, did you hear my song that I wrote for her?
No, man.
I sent it to you. It's
Why?
not finished, but it's a good ass song. It's man, that shit is fire. It is fire. I'm not even gonna lie. It's called "Song for My Wife." That's literally the name of it. Mm, 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 mm. Man, I'm feeling good tonight. I was tired. I ain't, well, I'm still tired, but come on, Phil. Let's get on it. But see, Phil, what we talking about now? When Phil get on, yeah, we're gonna be on a whole nother level. We're gonna be talking about UFOs. We're gonna be talking about pyramids. We're gonna be talking about supernatural. Oh Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus, might get the Holy Ghost. No, I'm just kidding. Too far. Too far. Oh shit, that's not it. Oh, oh yeah, you can't even hear it. That's right. Son of a Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if we can get through this.
Turn this. This is better than what I got to say.
You rise, something like sunshine. They ask me to describe you. I say all mine whenever I'm beside you. There ain't no time you're lost and I find you. I don't need no signs. I don't need cosigns.
What happened? No. Okay. Wasn't meant to be. Hold on. I got a secret. Oh, secret is in the van. My work van. How do I screen share?
I don't know if you can on this, bro. Yeah, you can't share on
Oh
this.
shit! Share screen. Okay. Oh, I could. It said share screen. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. How do I? Oh yeah, tab. Entire screen. Okay. Oh shit! Please hold.
Here you go.
Full screen layout. What are you seeing right now?
I'm seeing your computer more than anything.
Oh, you. 1 second. I'm gonna show you right now. Please hold. Mm-hmm. Oh. You still seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can get through this.
You still seeing it?
No, I
Can you
went out to
hear it?
stream. No, John, I'll go listen to it later, bro.
Don't need cosigns. I'm all in. I don't catch you if you fall. But I'm your best friend. Yeah, then you pick me up and all my pain settles in. I ain't worried about the end. I'm just for you. If there's pain in your energy, I told you. Well, I'll wait. Well, here I am today. Blowing smoke takes my pain away. But when I'm with you, I forget the world's taking place. I take it. Got to play. They talk down on us. I bet they all looking at day. They all so they'll try to make shape. My soul saying keep it close. They know backyard bonfire, all smiles. Remember we had 7 days that kept getting out. And every time I fixed the fence, Kobe tore it down. She was driving me wild. What in the house? When I think about it, I'm around. I feel like it's a treasure. I gotta keep it. Without you, there's no life. I won't forget. At that moment, I spread all my emotions. Like a love that can never be broken. It's like heaven is open.
Oh man. Yeah.
No, it broke up, Jay.
What?
Yeah, you're breaking up more than you were before.
Let me see. Hold on. Ah. That. Damn it. Can you hear me now or no?
Yeah, I can hear you. But I couldn't hear the song. It was all broken up.
Oh, I just played or no?
I could hear it playing, but I couldn't really hear it. That's the thing, right? I'll
Or
go
was it
check
just
it out. Yeah, I'll check it out later on or tomorrow, John.
still learning this shit? I thought I had it.
No, it's something to do with
Let me hit my
the
boy
feed right
Philip.
now.
See if he's bringing his ass on.
Well, I'm probably gonna hop off myself, John, because I'm getting tired, bro.
But the song. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I appreciate you, man. How long we've been on for
We've
20?
been on for 2.5 hours. I'm surprised I've even been, but I'm fighting it now more than I was when we started.
Yeah. You're always my longest stream, like in time.
Yeah, like
But brother, I appreciate you staying on with me and vibing with me, cause man, you the one pretty soon. Cause I on StreamYard, I can have 10 people right here, and we can all be bullshitting,
I'll believe it.
talking about real stuff, regular stuff, whatever. So that's the future.
Yeah, for real.
That's actually better now to get independent internet because I know this is Wi-Fi and internet. Uh, it has to be wired internet to be very stable. Oh, I guess it really. We're frozen.
Substance are made almost entirely of carbon. Diamonds. Stone.
Let me see how I can oh, how to damn, I thought he heard me too the whole time. I guess not. Okay. All right. Trying to get on. What I'm gonna do? I know I'm gonna hop off. Here we go.